Penn State too much for George Mason, even without leading scorer Tony Carr. Penn State played without its leading scorer Sunday, but against a George Mason team in a terrible shooting rut, the absence hardly mattered for the rising Big Ten program. The Nittany Lions toyed with the Patriots in the lane and easily compensated for suspended guard Tony Carr, roaring to a 20-point halftime lead and cruising to a 72-54 victory before 5,439 at Eagle Bank Arena in Fairfax. Forwards Lamar and Mike Watkins combined for 37 points on 14 for 25 shooting, plus 24 rebounds and 4 blocked shots as the Nittany Lions completed a week-long sweep of Atlantic 10 foes from the Washington area. Last week, they smashed visiting George Washington by 20 points. This outcome was put to rest early. The Patriots, 5-7, shot 26% in the first half, 37% overall and missed all 14 three-point attempts. Coupled with a 23-point home loss to Georgia Southern on Tuesday, the perimeter-oriented team has made 4 of its past 37 three-pointers and shot 33% overall. "We're a better team than what we have shown the last 2 games," Mason coach Dave Paulson said. "We know that. This is the same group that has put together some pretty good performances against some good teams. But we're in a little bit of a funk right now offensively. We've got to battle through it." The Patriots were competitive at Louisville and Auburn, fueling optimism for the last stretch of non-conference games. But they have dropped 3 of 4 during a 5-game homestand that will end Friday against Morgan State. The latest setback was ugly in the first half and trivial in the second as the margin never dipped below 17. Sophomore Justin Kier led the Patriots with 17 points, and junior Jared Grayer added 13 points and 9 rebounds. Penn State junior Josh Reeves, from Fairfax and Paul Vi, added 13 points and 4 assists, while freshman Jamori Wheeler came off the bench to record 6 steals as the Nittany Lions avenged a 19-point home defeat last winter. Carr, the Big Ten's second leading scorer at 20 points per game, did not play after violating team rules, Coach Patrick Chambers said. The sophomore will return Tuesday against Binghamton. "The beauty of what happened was Tony was amazing these last few days, led his team, was engaged," Chambers said. "I was really pleased with how he took this game being out and then what he did after it. That's growth. That's maturity." Carr's absence did not spoil the Nittany Lions' plans. With a notable size advantage, they placed greater emphasis on the inside game and scored at will in the first half. For a 4.5-minute stretch, the 6'8" Stevens, 23 points, 12 rebounds, and the 6'9", 254-pound Watkins, 14, 12, encountered little resistance in combining for 4 layups and 3 dunks on 8 possessions. After Paulson called a timeout, the Nittany Lions stepped out for consecutive three-pointers by Shep Garner and Stevens to cap a 21-4 run and stretch the lead to 30-12. The margin ballooned to 20 when Wheeler swiped the ball from Otis Livingston at midcourt and breezed for a layup. "Their whole offense was mostly attacking with their size," Grayer said. "For some reason, we just couldn't keep it out of the paint. That's where they mostly killed us." Aside from a height deficit, the Patriots lacked bulk on the front line. Consequently, they labored to push the stronger Nittany Lions away from the basket. At the other end, Mason relied almost solely on guards. "We don't have a guy who can just impose his will physically on the other team on the offensive end to make the game a little easier for the guys," Paulson said. In the first half, the Patriots were 7 of 27 and missed all 9 three-point attempts. The situation worsened after intermission before it improved, leaving Mason behind by more points, 26, than it had scored, 18. "If we get the guys to continue to take the steps forward," Paulson said, "hopefully we can put all the pieces together here, sooner